What's the one hunting caliber that'll drop an elk at 1,200 yards and still feel like a dream to shoot? Spoiler, it's not what you think. Today we're counting down the top 5 most accurate hunting calibers of 2026. From tried and true classics to straight up legends, I've tested these in the field, crunched the ballistics, and yes, got some hot ticks. Stick around to see which one takes the crown and why you may want to rethink your go-to cartridge. Let's dive in. Number 5. 6.5 Creedmoor. The darling of long-range shooters, and for good reason. Born in 2007 out of Hornady's lab, the 6.5 Creedmoor is basically the sniper of hunting cartridges. With 120 to 143 grain bullets and very high ballistic coefficients, it slices through wind like a hot knife through butter. I've put deer at 700 yards with it and watched groups tighten up like a vise. Recoil? So mild my 12-year-old cousin could shoot it all day. Perfect for medium game, whitetail, pronghorn, and a dream for precision nut-stacking rounds at 800 yards. It's efficient on powder, which helps barrel life. Expect solid life in the 2,500–3,000 round neighborhood. Downsides? It's not the choice for grizzly or moose beyond 500 yards. It simply doesn't deliver the knockout energy. Ammo can run pricey, $2 a round sometimes, and shortages happen. Past 1,000 yards, it starts to lose steam unless you're running elite optics and loads. Bottom line, precision and low recoil make it a rock-solid #5. Number 4. 7mm PRC. The new beast on the block. Hornady's 7mm PRC, released recently, is already turning heads. Picture a bull elk at 1,100 yards in a crosswind. The 7mm PRC doesn't blink. With 175 to 180 grain bullets, it carries velocity and energy like a champ. Trajectory is flat, wind drift is minimal, and it retains lethal energy out where lesser rounds fade. Field testing in Wyoming last fall? It felt like cheating. Recoil is stouter than the Creedmoor, but still manageable for most shooters. Fits long-action rifles perfectly. Barrel life is respectable, 3,000 to 4,000 rounds, and selections are growing. Downsides? It's not cheap, $3 to $4 a shot, and availability can be spotty while it builds market share. It's also overkill on smaller game. You'll ruin more meat than you want unless you're careful. And to really unlock its potential, you need a high-end rifle and good reloading components. In short, long-range hunter's dream, but not for everyone. Number 3. 308 Winchester. Number 3 is a classic, the grandpa of hunting calibers, the 308 Winchester. Since 1952, this round has been dropping game and winning hearts. A true Swiss Army knife of cartridges. Versatile, reliable, and everywhere. I've run it from dense timber to open plains, and it never quits. With 150 to 180 grain bullets, it's lethal on deer, bear, and capable on elk out to about 600 yards. Short-action rifles feel nimble, recoil stays manageable for new shooters, and ammo? Dirt cheap compared to the new hotness. You can find it at the gas station in season. Barrel life is ridiculous too. Expect numbers in the 5,000 round neighborhood if you treat it right. But nothing's perfect. Past 700 yards, the 308 arcs like a rainbow, and wind will laugh at your MOA if you're lazy with dope. Budget ammo can be inconsistent. Stick to quality loads or you'll be praying for luck. It's not the ideal pick for massive game at long range, and follow-ups under heavy recoil get trickier than with lighter calibers. Still, workhorse, dependable, and impossible to ignore. Number 2. 6.5 PRC. Coming in at #2 is the 6.5 PRC, the Creedmoor's big brother with an attitude. Hornady introduced the PRC in 2018, and it's become a long-range hunter's wet dream. Pushing 140, 153 grain bullets at serious velocities, the 6.5 PRC gives you razor-flat trajectories and groups that make you question reality. I shot a match with one last summer. Groups at 1,000 yards were tight enough to be embarrassing. It laughs at crosswinds and keeps lethal energy way past what most hunters expect. Recoil is punchier than a 6.5 Creedmoor, but still very manageable, and the short action package keeps rifles light and fast. Barrel life sits in the 2,500 to 30,000 round range, and ammo choices are solid and growing. Drawbacks? Price. Expect $2.50 to $4 per round most of the time, and it's not always stocked on shelves. It's overkill for close deer work, you'll ruin meat if you don't aim carefully, and the rifle platform cost rises when you build for magnum-level performance. Reloading components exist, but they're not free. The 6.5 PRC is a precision monster for hunters who can stomach the cost. Number 1. 300 Winchester Magnum. And the crown goes to the 300 Winchester Magnum. Since 1963, this cartridge has been the gold standard for long-range power. If you want to punch through an elk's shoulder at 800 yards, or have a shot at truly massive game out to extreme ranges, the 300 Win Mag is the no-nonsense choice. With 165 to 200 grain bullets, it carries brutal energy and a trajectory that stays useful farther than most hunters dare to aim. I've taken it into Alaska's worst weather and it performed like a tank. Bullet selection is massive, availability is strong, and there's a load for any mission. But make no mistake, recoil is a beast. Think linebacker to the shoulder. Ammo runs $2 to $5 a shot. Barrels wear faster, roughly 1,500 to 2,000 rounds of useful life. And the rifles are big and heavy, not great for ducking through tight brush. It's overkill for small game and a poor choice if you want light and stealthy. Reloading takes time and money. Still, for sheer raw power and reach, the 300 Win Mag is untouchable.